If you're new to this channel, make sure you check out roulettecalculators.com. It's a free social network where you can chat to other roulette players, discuss strategies and betting systems, and learn about different casinos and dealers. The social network is completely free to join, however there are paid membership options available for the use of its calculators and betting tools. If you would like a free trial using the tools, visit facebook.com/roulette calculators and drop me an instant message.
How's it going, guys? Ed Clark from Roulette Calculators here, just doing another follow-up session using the Smartingale system. I've had quite a few people message me wanting to know exactly how it works, so I decided to make this spreadsheet to make it a little bit easier to understand. It is a very, very simple strategy. It's pretty much a martingale system, but we're only covering 17 numbers, and we're only doing a 5-step progression. See, the problem with the martingale system is people get caught out and they just keep chasing and chasing and chasing. But to be honest, if it doesn't come in within 5 spins, you're going to be wasting your money because it will just get so expensive, it's not worth doing. Now, when I use this all of the time, I do occasionally do the double win strategy, which I also love, and also the Paroli, my modified Paroli system. However, if you want a relatively safe strategy, of course, every roulette strategy is not airtight. You are going to have losing sessions. But in my experience from using this particular strategy, you win a lot more times than you lose. But you have to accept the fact that you are still gambling and it is still a risk. So I created this Excel document here just to make it easy. So as you know, with most of my documents, you only edit the yellow field. So in this case, the unit per number and the result. Now, you don't really need to use this. It's pretty self-explanatory, but I've put it there just so you can see what's going on. So let's say if we was doing a unit size of 0.5, which would be 50 cents or 50 pence or 50 cents US or European, and you hit return, it's going to give you a breakdown of what is going on. So your unit size would be 50 pence in this case per number. The total of that is going to be 850, and then it's got the results. So you just type in a W or L, and the important bit is down here, this blue highlighted box here. This is showing you what you will essentially be risking with the accumulation of all 5 steps. So that's what you would need in your bankroll to cover it, and then it shows you basically the breakdown. So if you get a win on your first bet, obviously you just put a W there, and it's going to show you your profit, which will be 9.5 units. If you get a loss, obviously you step down, and basically you keep stepping down but increasing your unit size based on this unit size here until you get a win, and then it's going to show you what profit you made. In this case, it would be 12.50. Now, the nice thing about doing this is if you get a win straight away, it's going to give you 9.50 profit. And if you know, with the standard martingale system, you can go to, sort of 5, 6, 7 bets in, and you will only ever win back your initial wager. So if you start a progression with, say, €1 and bet on red and black comes in, you increase that to 2, then 4, then 8, 16. And when you win, you will only win that €1 back. With this, obviously you can see 9.50 on the top. Say you get a whole bunch of losses and you finally get the win there. Instead of it 9.50, you're going to make 24.50. So the profit does accumulate because we're only covering 17 numbers. So that's a nice thing about this as well. So you are getting rewarded if you're getting your ass kicked by the table. So that's basically the essence of this. You don't really have to use this. It's fairly easy to remember. You're just betting 50, double it, but only go 5 steps. Don't go past it. You know, if you go to 8 to 16, then your balance, your accumulation is just going to double each time, and it just gets ridiculously expensive. So I always find that I usually get the win within 4 spins, and the goal is basically what you're risking. So let's say if we go down to 10 cents here, what have I done there? Yeah, 10 cents. You're going to be risking 52.7 units, or £52.70. Now, what I would recommend is don't try and make more than 50% of that. So here I'd be looking at making 25 or 26 pounds profit from a session, and then calling that a day, and then coming back and doing another session. And as soon as you've got 2 winning sessions, you've made your balance back, and I usually get about 8 out of 10 winning sessions. I've had a lot higher using the Smartingale system. I think I haven't had a loss for maybe 12, 15 sessions. It's been a while since I've had a losing session, which is nice. But I am due to get one, and sometimes the roulette gods are against you. So keep that in mind. Not every session will be a winning session. This spreadsheet is in the description if you want to download it. It's absolutely free, of course. This top bit here is actually a button, so if you click on that, it will take you directly to roulette calculators. So let's get on with it, shall we? So I've had a couple more sessions that I didn't record. I just wanted to have a session without narrating what I'm doing. And I've taken my balance up to €422. So in this case, I'm going to go for 50 cents per number. So I'm risking €263.50. That's what I'm risking. I've got 420, so that's what I'm going to risk. I'm going to be starting at 50 cents per number. If that misses, I'll do €1 per number. If that misses, €2, and so on. But that's essentially what I'm going to risk. Now, if I lose that, I lose that. But I started this one with, I think it was €80, and I've taken that up. You can watch the previous videos, which shows me doing that. But yeah, that's what I'm willing to risk. And if I do lose, I won't get angry and try and recoup the losses. I'll just accept that as a loss. So let's get on with it and see what we can do. So I've got the auto trackers from Roulette Calculators. They're all tracking different dealers. Okay, if you are new to the channel, what it's doing is looking at where the dealer's spinning the ball from and then measuring the distance to where the ball lands. And then when they spin the ball from the new number, these highlighted points shift around the table in conjunction with where they're going to spin the ball from. So it's essentially showing you the dealer's history based on measurements, okay? And what we're doing, the goal is to find a dealer that has been very consistent, and these highlighted numbers are grouping in one area more than just being spread out around the table. So this one here, you can see there's only 5 results that we've recorded so far, but you can see number 10 here, because it's a darker shade of blue, it's got a 2 next to it here. That particular area of the board has been landed on twice. Then right next to it, number 5 has been landed on. So that's like a hot area there. Now, I'd like to see a few more results grouping up. 31's not too bad. That is close to that area. 12's a little bit far out, but we could cover all of those in a single neighbouring bet. Now, we're doing a neighbour's bet of 8, which will cover 17 numbers. So we've only had a look at a few tables. Let's have a look at a few more. Again, here's not too bad, from 33 round to 4. It's a little bit more spaced out than I would like, but it's not bad. It's looking okay. There's also 3 double ups on the table, so the dealer is favouring particular pockets on that particular table. This one's a bit spaced out for my liking. Same with this one. This one's looking okay. This is roulette 2. So you can see here she's got a nice grouping forming here, so 6 out of 7 results are coverable in a bet. Now, I always try and cover 80% or more, 70% to 80% or more of the dealer's previous spin results, and that's essentially my rule. Now, you could be really patient and only bet when you can cover 100% of the results, and I usually do that if I'm playing a Paroli betting system where I'm doubling the bet each time and I want to get 3 wins back to back. Now, the opposite spin, because with the roulette tables, some tables will alternate the direction that they spin the ball and the wheel. So for those tables, it will collect 2 sets of data. And you can see on this particular table, the opposite spin isn't consistent at all. It's all over the place. But the opposite spin to this one does seem to be consistent. I'm going to remember that, roulette 2. This one's very spaced out. A little bit spaced out there. So let's go through, have a look at a few more. Okay, a bit spaced out there. That's clumping together okay there. This area here. It's roulette Macau. A little bit spaced there. Very spaced. Opposite sides. And a little bit spaced. So go back to the beginning. And keep in mind, guys, you don't have to bet every spin. Now, this is American roulette. This is looking very nice. But I did check. I think it's €1 per number on American roulette, which is strange. It's normally 20 cents. But let's have a look here. Just if it is 50 cents, I'll give it a go. But no, you can see up here €1 to €1,000. So yeah, that's not ideal. Let's just have, yeah, it's €1. Sometimes they have the value there, but that just means the table minimum. Of course, we're betting per number. So there's been a dealer change on immersive. This one's got two sort of sections there. Where's that roulette 2? Let's have a look at that. Speed roulette's got a triple up, so they've landed quite nicely there. That might be worth a look, but I'd have to bet quite fast on that table. This is a single direction spin, so yeah, I'm not that keen on it. I think I could cover 70%, possibly 80% of the results. But with speed roulette, you don't really get time to place your bets. This is roulette 2. This is still looking good, so I'm going to go to that one, which I believe is this one. It's a pragmatic. Now, I did have a member asking me if you can still do the neighbouring bets of 8 on these tables. They said they had trouble and they could only cover 4 numbers. So we'll find out as well in this one. Get rid of that. Well, it does say that it can go up to 8. So I'm going to do 50 cents per number. Okay, we're going to start here and we're going to go on this section. So this opposite spin wasn't looking good. There is a couple of double ups. I'm going to set the amount to 50 cents. I'm hoping I don't get the lag issue, because I find on the pragmatic tables, after a while it just starts skipping and then the video feed gets so far behind and then the results are popping up before they've even spun the ball. If only you could bet on that. So that's gone to 26. I'm going to disable auto tracking and I'm just going to input the numbers myself. Okay, so we're going to do the starting bet. I'm going to put that on number 22. So we'll put the neighbouring bet there on 22. It's not doing. Yeah, I think there is a bit of an issue going on here for some reason. It's not letting me place the bet. So yeah, I think there is a bug with their system, like one of the members on Roulette Calculator said. I think he said what you have to do is turn it down. But let me just try again, because that's is a bit odd. So that's gone to 27. It would have been a miss. Let me just try and do a bet. No, it's not letting me. If I turn that down to, in fact, the whole screen's not responding. So let me refresh the page and just see if that's the issue there. Okay, so that's gone to 18. So it's there. Set the neighbours to 8 again. 50 cents. Yeah, it's not letting me place the bets. So that's no good. Unfortunately, we won't be able to play on that table. Yeah, it's a bit of a shame because that was looking okay. Let's go for a few. There's been dealer changes across the board. Speed roulette is still looking okay. There is a nice section grouped together there. Is it worth having a punt on that one? Let's have a look. I've got to find the actual table. So results are 23.15. Where's speed roulette? No, it isn't this table. Okay. So let's go back to the favorites. Might be that speed roulette 1 that I saw there. Where's that one? Probably stereo. Everyone's probably shouting at the screen going, it's right in front of you, you moron. There we go. This is, again, a pragmatic table, so I might have the same issue. Let's have a look. I'm going to turn... I think there's just been a dealer change as well, so you'll see that the data from this table disappears. And so will the name. See, it says Eon. Now it's changed to ALYS. So you can see the dealer's name here. So these trackers are great. They do automatically update and keep the data that it's showing you relevant to the particular dealer, which is really good for people that understand this. I mean, that roulette 2 is looking really good. I'm just so annoyed that it's not letting me bet on it. Look at that signature there from 30 to 22. It's just looking so nice. But I've got to input the next few numbers. There might have been a dealer change as well. I've turned the auto tracking off. It says a dealer's name with yeah, ALYS, and now it's Wikita. So I'm going to turn that back on. That's going to start fresh again and start collecting data from the new dealer. But let's just try and find one. The biggest part is finding a dealer and then settling down and then placing your bets. But you can see all of the pragmatics are all changing their dealers now and again. So the time is 7:26 in the evening. This is Thailand time. So we're just going to keep looking until we find a dealer, and then we're going to start placing some bets. But said there has been a whole bunch of dealer changes, so we might have to wait a little bit longer. Yeah, they're all changed. This is how I roll. You guys know that. Let's open Roulette Azure and watch that dealer there just while we're waiting. Roulette Azure is there. I mean, I could cover 10 to 19. That's 70% of the table there. Let's just increase that to 8. So I would be betting from 10 to 19. That would be the only real area that I could essentially cover. And it would have landed on number 4, which is just here. So that would have been a win. Yeah, so I'll give it a go. Let's see if we can get some results here. This is a multi-direction table as well. So let's see if I can cover from 34 around to... where is it? Yeah, it's probably a little bit late now. But the table's inverted. But I just tried. So I was covering neighbours on 15. So I would have covered 15, 8 to the left of that, and 8 to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So yeah, I would have covered 7 all the way round. That went to 30. So yeah, that's a good call there. I would have missed that. So 30. The opposite spin direction, I think, was looking a little bit better. Let's wait for that to update. Okay, yeah, no, it's not actually looking that good. For me, it'd be a difficult one. I'll probably be covering this top area here, but I could cover either 10 around or 0 around. But ideally, you want to see it land around number 9. But again, they see number 34, so we'll have to watch this one. I'm just essentially watching this table. I mean, it's not great by any means, but I'm the same as most people. I just want to play. You know, I get on a table and I'm like, just gotta place a bet. Yeah, but if you actually look at it and take a step back, there's no real signature there. There's a couple of groupings, but it's not worth it. Just impatience, and that's always the enemy if you're impatient with your bets. This one's looking okay. Okay, this is an evolution table, and it's just called roulette. So 1333, 35. There we go. So let's see what this one can do. So let's land on number 12. Okay, so I can see already there's 2 sections. It's a single direction spin table. What I will do, I will turn off the auto tracking. I'm going to submit the numbers myself, make it a little bit faster. So yeah, I mean, you can see between 1 and 6, that's a good area there. but so's between 7 and 3. There's 4 results just in that small area as well. So let's watch a few more spins and just see what she's favouring. Because with the Smartingale system, you've got 5 chances to land in it. That's 25, so that's kind of in between the two. I just want to see which ones start disappearing first. These ones up here or these down here. And I'll be doing 50 cents per table. That's already set to 8. So with the neighbours bets, you're betting on this racetrack here, so you can cover a section of the wheel, as opposed to making inside bets just covering single numbers. We will be covering single numbers, but a block of them, so in a nice big line. So it's gone to 26 there. So she's stretching it out a little bit. Could probably cover from 3 round to 24. So that would be, yeah, like that. It's not ideal. I'd be covering 70% of the table if I was doing that. Just want to watch another spin. You don't have to bet every spin. Keep that in mind, guys. You don't have to bet every spin. When you're doing it professionally, you want to pick and choose to find the sort of best opportunities that present themselves. There's a line from what was it called? Ocean's 11, I think it was, where he's like, you wait until you've got a chance, then you bet big. He's like, you've been practicing that line? A little bit. Did I rush it? Okay. So 28 to 10. Let's give it a go. Do one either side. So basically what I'm doing, I'm covering 28 all the way around to 10. I'm covering 70%. Not ideal. Prefer to cover at least 80%. But let's see what we can do. Okay, that was a loss. That went to number 19. So I will fill out this and just put a loss. So now I'm doing €1 per number. €1. So I'm going to cover from 21 around, like this. Okay, so we're doing €1 per number. Again, I'm covering 70% of her previous results. See it land around 0, just after. Ooh, that was a bit of an aggressive one. That went to 34. So yeah, really not good. So that's the second loss. So we're doing €2 per number. I think I might creep this way from 17 around, like this. Because she does seem to be hitting this left side of it. Yeah, I want to see it land just before 0. Okay, that's no good. Number 20. Yeah, now it's spread way too much. So I'm going to go to a different table. So we have the loss, and then the loss. Okay, so I've got 2 more chances, but this dealer is just completely reversing what is her previous results. So I'm going to have a look for another table. VIP, there's only a few results on there. This is the one we're on. That's no good there. No good. Potential on Italian, but still early days. It's not looking amazing. That could be a goer. Roulette Azure. Let's have a look on that one. Yeah, I could cover 80% of the results on this one. And what we're doing 4 units per number. Okay. So set that to 8. And we're doing 4 units per number. That's on number 8. We're going to cover... Oh, Okay, it's the opposite spin, so it's just gonna, we'll be ready for the next spin because it's a multi-direction table. But yeah, this spin is perfectly spaced out, this particular direction, so I wouldn't like to place a bet on that one. That's gone to 21, so let me disable that. Input number 21, so I've got plenty of time. Right, one round to 20 or 17. So let's have a look here. Yeah, I'm going to go there. It's not letting me do it. It's a bloody same table as before. Pragmatic. They have completely messed up their system there. For some reason, it must be a flash problem or whatever it is. So annoying. Where's that gone to? 21. Not sure if I would have covered that or just missed that. I'm not sure. It was a highlighted number. Okay, so it does let you place the bets if you're just doing a neighbours of 4, which is a bit annoying. So that's gone 21 to 25. Was a highlighted. Right, okay, let's cover from 25 around. Okay, 1. Then let's go to 8. So covering up to just before 14. We're going to double that and then double again. Doing 4 units per number. Okay, lovely. Number 24. So that is a win there. So that's put me to 434. It was a bit of a horrible one getting there. There I am, Magic Ed. But yeah, unfortunately, I can't. I'm having to cover 18 numbers, which I don't like. So I went to number 24. And it's not ideal, this table. I suppose it is what it is. I'll turn the auto tracking back on. Let's see if we can find another table. That's gone to 22, which was up there. I'm just going to make sure it doesn't double submit. Yes, it's put 24 to 24 because I turned the auto tracking on before the API updated. So I'm just going to make sure number 22 comes out on the auto tracking. There we go, number 22. So, I mean, this area is looking good, to be honest. The opposite spin is looking nice. So I might switch back. I'm not so much going to worry about this chart because I know it's 51, 2, 4, 8. That's gone to 26. Again, that was perfectly in that area. Oh yeah, I've turned auto tracking back on, so yeah. I mean, the only really area I can see here is between sort of 6 and 32. This is a nice solid area, but then we've got 40% of the results that aren't in that area. So it's a little bit spaced out. And that's gone to 27, so it's on that area there, which is nice. So let's give this side another go. Oh, it's auto. I keep forgetting. I keep switching between auto tracking and manual tracking. So I'm going to put that back to 50 cents. I'm going to cover, I think, from 9 around. and it's going this way, so let's go there to there. Okay, so I've covered up to number 27 all the way around to 22. And it landed on 22, so we got the win. So we'll remain on the 50 cents bet. I am tempted to do this side actually. So I'm going to cover up to number 3, I think. What side are we going? It's inverted. So I'm going to cover up to number 3 on this side and then up to 26, like that. So we're covering up from 25 right round to number 9. So this is the hot area, but she has got a few on the opposite side, which I don't like. But that's absolutely perfect. Number 12. So I've hit my target at 450. I will carry on. I'll just do a few more bets. The Steeler is looking pretty good at the moment. So I'm going to call my center point maybe number 21. So I'm going to cover up to 21 like this. And then the opposite side if I've got time. I think I've just missed number 4. Don't land on number 4 because that would suck. 4 is actually a double up as well, of course it is. So number 11. I think we just missed that by 1. Yeah, we had 36 covered. We missed number 11 by 1. So now we're going to go to €1 per number. And again, I'm going to call 16 the center point. So I'll bet up to 16 like this. And then round to 24. And we will double that. Yeah, that went to number 2, so that is a miss. I'm going to disable this and just input it, make it quicker. And I'm going to cover from 14 around. There, that is to 23. And we will double. The double. Very good burger if you go to America. Okay, number 16, that's good. We got that bad boy. So let's put me 461. Let's just try and get one more win. I'll go on this side again. I don't like to, but I'm going to cover up to 9 and up to 22. Like this. So I'm covering this area. It's 70% of the results. Number 14. Perfect. So yeah, there you go. That was a bit of a difficult session, especially with the tables. But yeah, just to confirm, these pragmatic tables, there is an issue when trying to make a neighbour's bet of 8. So yeah, dropping it to 4 does work. It's not ideal, but there you go. We took the balance up to 470, so we made a nice little bit of profit there, just using the Smartingale strategy. Like I said, it is the previous table that I used. Obviously, I had a whole bunch of misses, but you could clearly see that the table was spacing out, which wasn't ideal. So I did switch tables, and I went onto this one, which is doing a little bit better. You can see that would have been a miss. That went to 33 there, which is down there. But for the most part, the Steeler's been fairly consistent with her spins. And when you're using the Smartingale, you do get 5 chances of getting that win. But of course, you know, if I did max out, I would be risking 263.5 euros for that. This one, I can't remember what I started with. It was around 400, I believe. But yeah, I've just made a little bit of profit. I just wanted to take it to 450, but I've taken it to 470 just because we you know, had a bit of trouble on the previous table. I do want to show you that it's not always as difficult as it just showed you there. So so that went previously to 33, and 33 went to 25. So yeah, it looks like this dealer has changed it up again. That wasn't looking good. I will watch this next spin before I conclude it. I want to see it land sort of between 31 and 13, that sort of area there, or maybe 9 to 36. But yeah, it is a great system. Like I said, if you don't want to start with a huge balance, if you just want to test it out, try and find a 10 cents table. Like this one is a 10 cents table. Again, yeah, you can see she has completely changed it up. So I got out at a good point. But again, if I was making the bets on this, I'd probably change table, or I'd stop betting and just watch it just to see. Because when I see 3 results not landing in the area I want it to, then alarm bells start ringing for me. And as you saw earlier, that happened to me. And if I stayed on that table, I would have probably lost and wiped out that the 250. But I did switch the tables and I got the wins. I basically concluded the Smartingale and then started again. And then it was much lower staking. But as I said, if you want to try it out, just try 10 cents per number. You only have to risk 52.7 euros or pounds or dollars or whatever currency you're using, and it's quite good. Yeah, you get your wins, build up your balance like I did. I mean, I started with 80 euros, and yeah, I've taken it to 470. Oh no, there's my previous balance. It was 362. So yeah, I wasn't at 400. So I've made over 100 euros profit. So yeah, that's not too bad. Like I said, it is best to try and make 50% of what you're willing to risk. Do 2 sessions like that, and then you're going to, you know, you won't really go wrong. As long as you get 3, 4, 5 winning sessions before you get a loss, then don't get emotional. Just leave it. Come back the next day, start fresh, and that's all you can do. Just get small daily profits and take the losses as they come. They will come, but hopefully, if you follow this and you don't get emotional, you will get more wins than losses. And you will join the cool club, like myself and a bunch of others on roulette calculators, where you can start to make a bit of an income from playing roulette. As long as you play slow and steady and never let emotions come in, you can you can make money from roulette. Okay, but you will also have losing sessions. You need to accept that. Okay, that's me. That's my rant over. Thanks for watching. I'm going to create a Excel spreadsheet for the casino that I play on, which will highlight all of the different tables for the auto tools, which I've already done, but I'm going to also do it based on the amount, the minimum stakes. So you can choose your 10 cents tables for the auto tracking, you can choose your 10 cents tables for your manual tracking, and I will put the link of the actual table underneath each of the link to the auto tracker as well. So you can pretty much just click on that link and it will take you straight to the table. It will save a lot of time searching through to find the correct table. With that said, take care, guys. Leave your comments below. Love to hear from you. And as always, please bet smart.